Hello, hello, everyone. I hope all is well. Welcome to another episode of the Sukhum Show live stream episode number 28. It has been a while. I know I missed last week's episode, but today is Friday, June 30th, and I had to get on and share my hashtag cold shower challenge. And I have completed that challenge. I want to talk about that. And I want to talk about next month as well, too. Excuse my voice. It's early morning. I woke up not too long ago. And this is the first live stream I did in the morning on my Fridays. And I kind of want to... I've been listening to a lot of podcasts in the morning on my way to work. So... been getting a lot of inspiration, a lot of ideas and things to work on. And something about doing it in the morning really sets the tone for the day versus trying to do it at night and trying to motivate or inspire at night. A little different, but I want to test this out and just see what this looks like. So more to come and more testing. That's part of the journey. I'm going to be testing random things and see what works and what doesn't work. The other thing I want to talk about too would be what's the next challenge? I'm excited for that as well. So let's get into it. First thing, the cold shower challenge. Yeah, 30 days of that. I didn't realize how fast it went. And next thing you know, I completed another challenge. Man, I'm loving these 30-day challenge. The only thing I wish I would have done more differently would be how to record that. Not going to be like recording, taking a cold shower is probably not the best to share with everybody. Like, as I do more challenges, how am I recording it and then sharing it with people versus just talking about it? So, but this challenge, definitely a lot of learnings, a lot of takeaways that I want to share with you guys. And I just felt like the intention behind it, let's take a step back, was that to do this challenge, what I want to gain from it is to increase my discipline in the things that I do or the projects that I'm taking on. And the results was that, like, I shared this in my earlier videos as I was going through the challenge, some of the things I've learned, and till now, it's a lot of it stayed the same, just a few different understanding and perceptions that I got from it too. Would be, I mentioned it scares me in the sense of, like, it made me procrastinate to jump into a cold shower right away in the morning or whatever time I do the cold shower challenge, but the majority of it was in the morning. And just the thought of jumping in and then that cold water hits you and your body goes in this shock mode because it's affecting your body. So literally for the first minute, I'm just trying to stay active. I'm moving around, jumping up and down, just staying active to get my body temperature up. And I guess this is your body's way of responding to, like, extreme cold, I guess. So that was literally the first minute, and I feel like that first minute takes forever. I set my timer on the edge of the shower and, like, just watch the timer. But, like, literally after a minute, you can literally wash your head, just scrub all over, and then go through in a minute. But you feel like it's forever because every time I look back at the clock, it's a minute only went by. So, but that's the thing. Usually after 1 minute goes by, either you're able to adjust and adapt to it. It's still cold, but, like, now your body calms down a bit. So, like, almost feels like the analogy I take from that would be like, if I have a big task to take on, a huge project or something, an email to respond to that's like, man, this is going to take more than 2 minutes to take care of, and I have to put some thought behind it and some intention behind it, I need to be mindful of that one. So I sometimes, like, hold that off for another time where I can commit to that, which isn't a bad thing. But once I do that, I end up piling more and more, like, either towards my middle of the day or the end of the day. What this challenge has got me when I start digging into things initially, like it's like that first minute cold shower, you started to feel the shock and it's like, man, this is a lot. So you just move, you take action. And the second minute, okay, it's settling down. It's not so bad. I can withstand this. And the same thing goes with the task. This is not that bad as I first assessed it. I just think it clearly after the first couple minutes. I'm like, okay, I can do this. And then here you go is the next thing. And I'm usually finished by that. And I'm pretty good with that too. Some of the other things that I got from it was that like it made me more proactive in the things that I'm focusing on. So it gave me a lot more energy. Jump in a cold shower, it'll wake you up. So I'm like literally awake every single morning doing that too. So I really like that. I'm not groggy or anything. I'm just like, whew, get up, bam, I'm going. Like my morning routines has gotten faster. It's like bam, 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 bam. I'm going super fast versus like when I got up, you kind of take your time, take a nice warm bath and just ease into the morning and stuff like that too. Which is fine, but I realized like I had to commit to waking up way earlier to have that morning routine. Whereas once I get the cold shower, I'm like bam, 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 bam. I'm knocking out some things and I'm out the door right away too. So I really like that because it kind of extends through my day with things that I'm taking on at work. And then also when I come home, even though I'm tired, for the month of June, I spent a good chunk of time. When I came home, I would take my son to the park. And literally he would just run around and I just have some time with him. And that's what I want. But like 9 out of 10 times, like in the past, like I'm just dead tired. And I'm not motivated to just take him to the park. I would play with him at home. But now it's more like, cool, let's just get done. So once I start that, I actually have the time and energy. Like, oh, I'm actually having fun with my son. So I really like that. So those are some big things. Disciplining yourself, it gives you a routine, a habit. Like I wake up in the morning, I haven't felt like I got up, bam, jump in the shower right away. It's more like I mentioned this in the earlier videos too. It's more like there's that lull of like, let's do some other things first before jumping in this cold shower. Let's look at the timer. Okay, I'm gonna do it. It's like jumping into ice cold water into the lake or something like that. So that's been the struggle. Even though I get it done, I'm still hesitant to do it still. So still working on that discipline part. I want to get to the point where like, man, get up, bam, this is my routine, go, go, go. And it's more structured than that. So I've improved on my discipline, but I don't think I feel like I'm there where if I were to take on another project, I know I'm disciplined daily on it. My calendar has been better. My work calendar, meaning like whatever I have on there. I was looking at my Outlook analytics, and it showed me like what times I spend in meetings, what times I collaborate with people, what times I work outside of my my work hours, and those has been a lot more stable, and it's closer to the goals that I want to hit to. And that definitely sets a statement on like how I'm calendaring, like scheduling my day as for my calendar or in my calendar. And that's really helpful. And that comes also from the discipline challenge. So I'll give that some credit as well too, you know. I think the last thing that I get from all this would be like I mentioned earlier, is like, and this is part of my strength as an activator, is like get into action, just do it. And the discipline challenge, as much as planning and consistency shows up, but just doing it really sets the tone for it. Like jump in the shower, do it. Get to that email, just do it. Take your kids to the park, have fun with them, just do it. You want to work on your spirituality, just do it. And like that was the mindset for June. Like, and then like if there's other things that you feel like you have so much on your plate, then you've got to make a conscious decision. Like, that's not what I want to do right now. Let's put it to the side, or let's restructure that for a different time. But what are the priorities you want to do? Just do it, jump into it, and discipline. And I think that's a huge thing that I got from the cold shower challenge, and I really appreciate that one. So if you've are looking to build your own discipline on the things that you feel like you're inconsistent with, definitely jump in, do a cold shower challenge for 30 days, and then commit to that. and see where the little things in your life, the things that you are focusing on, how has the discipline been for that? What is the results that you are seeing? And for me, the spiritual side of myself and my family has been really great. I've just been committing to that, and it wasn't like, I wasn't procrastinating on that. It was just like, let's go. Cool. So that's the things that I want to share with you with the cold shower challenge. So thanks for joining along with that. And again, as I go through more of these challenges, I'm going to look into ways on how do I record, how do I document it, so that way it's a way of sharing with you guys more, so you guys get to see that as well too. So there are struggles as well. So we gotta acknowledge that and just share that with everybody too. I just want to talk about the next thing I want to do would be 30 days in July for spirituality. So that is my focus for July. I'll also be tackling small projects. I'm not committing to anything big, 30 days of this and that, or other project or other challenges, but my main 30-day challenge would be 30 minutes of 30 days in spirituality. That's what I'm doing for July. So the 30 minutes could include me going to meetings, to service, doing Bible studies, reading the Bible, family studies. I'm doing some spiritual games, listening to audios, meditation, like all that plays a part of it. And I want to do the 30 and 30. So far, I probably do a good 4 days out of the week already. Like that's been kind of my routine already. So 4 out of 7 days, I'm already doing it. And there's that 3 other days that I'm inconsistent. I'm not doing it. So I want to discipline myself. How do I get this into my daily routine? How do I really keep spirituality in me? And the big thing about this that I want to share with everybody is like, I'm not going to go and dig into the spirituality side of things and share that content. However, though, as I dig more into spirituality, as I learn more, what I get from this is there is a ton of personal development that you get from that. And when I hear other people talk about personal development, they're using quotes, they're using other things. I'm like, you got that from the Bible. And then what I want to do is when I do come across something that relates to personal development, I want to share that. And that'll be something I'll talk about. And that kind of ties into the genre and the themes of personal development on this channel as well. So definitely touching on that. And definitely if you, whatever your spirituality is and you want to join on, yeah, definitely do it. 30 minutes for 30 days of spirituality for the month of July. And again, I'll be finding ways to document and finding a good way to share that with everybody. But like, I'm pumped up for that one. I want to continue building my discipline for that, building the discipline I need to do other things. And this is going to be a journey. So there's going to be ups and downs. I totally understand that. And there's going to be times where we all feel like we want to give up and quit. But just because I'm not vlogging and sharing this with the world doesn't mean I'm not taking action. Doesn't mean I'm not doing things. I've been doing a lot actually. And again, I just lack that discipline to consistently document and share with everybody in a manner, because I know some people love this and they really want to join me on the journey and watch me and see how someone who started from nothing, how did they get there? Where did they started? And this is going to be a good reminder. And last tangent would be just simply, I just recall this because I did had a couple of times where I was like low on motivation, low on inspiration. And I think it was Rise, Realize Challenge. He was talking about like, would you follow you? You know, would you follow your own message and stuff? I looked back on some of my messages to get some inspirations. I looked back on some of the stories I shared, and I missed my stories. I just shared a story from time to time, but like that's something I'll be digging into more as well too. Some of the things that I shared within the past, how do I keep that going, and how do I evolve and keep sharing more things? So I'm excited for that, and some more things to come. So that's all I have for today. I just wanted to get a little bit of spurt of inspiration, motivation, start my day off, share that with you guys. If that helped you out and that motivated you in some shape or form, definitely kudos to you, and happy Friday to you. All right. thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for everyone. If you guys did the cold shower challenge, comment below. I love to hear if anyone did that. And I look forward to the next challenge. Hashtag spiritual dirty is the hashtag for that one. So as always, thanks for tuning in. Until then, take it easy. All righty.